Start 20, 30 years ago. I don't have much clever to say, but I feel honored that you were a mentor and you were a friend, and that friendship lasts a lifetime, and that's a hard thing to find these days. And I have heard all of your stories over and over and over again. Nick Clooney and Paul Brown and the Olympics in 1984 and Fred Weimer and all the rest. It's time to start new stories, and I look forward to hearing those over and over and over again. Dennis, you are a special person, and I'm glad to call you my friend. Congratulations.
You're always lovable.
Thank
Billy
you,
Hammer
Bill.
of Fox News, who was our weekend sports guy in the late 80s and early 90s. We've really been blessed with some great people to work with.
Have we ever?
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the people who have gone on to great, great things in this business, and they were even better people. I mean, it's just really remarkable. And I tell you what, as you transition into the Monday through Friday with Carol, Clyde, and Steve, and Tanya, well, you've filled it up. I mean, you know what kind of quality people they are, and it's just going to be wonderful. And you're not going to miss a beat, and then just join me on WCPO.com, and I'll be over there.
Speaking of maybe the different lines you're going to be talking about, back in 2001, this is from Brian, DJ was afforded the opportunity to provide commentary on current events of non-sports related variety. During that time, the Cincinnati Fire Service suffered the line of duty death of firefighter paramedic Bill Doc Ellison. Among the extraordinary events that occurred during a sad time was DJ's commentary on firefighters in general and Doc specifically. DJ, I always suspected you were a class act, and the brief 2.5-minute commentary confirmed it. So there it is. How many years ago?
How many years later, something that you wrote and you put the time in on and tried to make the words meaningful and got them in just the right order with just the right heft and the right timbre to them. And geez, this many years later to have it come back is very gratifying. And that's what I'm looking forward to, doing more of that.
Tom and Susie of Cincinnati want a few things to say. Tom and Susie, how are you? Turn your radio down. Turn your TV down. Okay, we're going to get back to them. Yeah. Many years ago, we got an eager intern out of Princeton High School. We couldn't get rid of him. He was here for 3 years. His name was Jason Jackson. Now in Miami, he checked in tonight.
Now, after 6.5 years at ESPN and now 9 seasons with the Miami Heat, you couldn't tell, could you? I want to be more like you now, because you are revered, you're respected, you're the grand poobah, and you know at the top of your game when to ride off with the convertible top down on your VW Bug and when to ride off into the sunset. My man, on behalf of the defending world champion Miami Heat and my family, we wish you the best. You deserve it.
Yeah, he's just one of those great guys.
Yes, and there has been a steady parade of these people who have come through our lives over the years here at Channel 9. It's just been terrific.
And you know, the nice thing is, most of them stay in touch.
Yes, indeed, they do, absolutely. They'd better.
Mike and Susie, are you there again?
Tom and Susie, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead. This is your turn now.
Okay.
Tom and Susie.
Tom and Susie.
Yes.
Danny, Tom and Susie calling.
I know exactly who
Congratulations on a great career. Great job you've done. Thanks for being our friend, and we wish you well.
God bless you. Now, how's your bride?
She's beautiful.
I'm right here. Congratulations.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. That's Tom and Susie Seamers. Tom was the president of Franklin Savings and Loan and started the Blackburn McCafferty Trophy, the traveling trophy between the University of Dayton and Xavier over the years, and they have been very, very good friends of mine and have been so supportive of Xavier and University of Dayton basketball over the years, and they are just, I cherish their friendship. Thank you very much.
Tom and Susie, thanks for checking in tonight. We're going to miss you, but now you can really start living a dream. Good luck and Godspeed. And this is said by Ray Pelzel, a former engineer here. Great guy, but he, many times, if you've run across Denny, say, how you doing? And he'll say, I'm living a dream. And frankly, maybe in those days he wasn't living a dream, but he was making the most of it.
It was more of a mirage, you know, or hallucination sometimes. But yeah, it's been good. It's been great.
A young man named Paul Hertner writes in, I'll eagerly await Denny's next generation contribution to Cincinnati journalism. His place in Cincinnati's broadcasting history is etched in granite. Thank you for the dedication and for doing the job the right way all these years. And on a personal note, thanks for the tutelage and the patience. with a certain 17-year-old intern back in the 80s. And this is Paul Hurtner.
Paul Hurtner,
He's in Kansas City these days.
Yep.
And we used to call him the Top
Gun. That's right. We would send Paul Hurtner to the airport to go get Reds players coming back from a losing road trip. Remember, we'd want to get some sound, some reaction after they'd gotten their ears boxed out of town. We'd send Top Gun, and he'd always come back with something. He was indomitable.
He was one of those guys. I spoke at a LaSalle career day, and they come up to you and they go, you know, I'd really like to intern. I really want to do that and stuff. And you think, I'm never going to hear from him again. I think he was interning with us a week later or something like that. Let's take one more break tonight as we celebrate a fabulous career in the world of sports broadcasting. We've already heard from Bob Huggins. How about the current coach of the UC Bearcats as well?
We're definitely going to miss you and everything that you brought to the rubber chicken circuit. Or are you still going to speak? That is the question. Will you still be emceeing the 8 million events that you and I had to attend and be guest speakers at as you emceed the event? We sat there and wondered, when was the event going to get over? And people wondered what we were talking about up there on the dais all those times. But on behalf of the Cincinnati Bearcats, we wish you well and look forward to continue to follow you in your new endeavors. And all the best, my friend.